infrastructure is really critical for the radical economic transformation that we are pursuing. The challenge is, of course, that infrastructure is very expensive. And therefore, we have had to work very hard to mobilize financing to put up the railways. We are doing a standard gauge railway that will connect us to neighboring Burundi and DRC. We are also doing major roads that will connect us to our neighbors so that we are able to trade among ourselves. But for that to be done, we know very well that the terrain globally in terms of financing opportunities is not very good. The interest rates are very high in the capital market. And so we have had to, one, focus on how best we harness the private sector. How do we do that? We are deepening domestic capital markets. So, for example, we have issued the Samia infrastructure bond. We have done another bond to extend water in one of our local authorities in Tanga. We have done several green bonds, and this has helped us to mobilize financing internally. But not only that, we are also using pension fund resources to build bridges in Dar es Salaam and other towns, and we have found that quite helpful. But importantly also, we have put more energy in terms of improving our own tax administration, and particularly leveraging new technology. So we have electronic fiscal devices instead of relying on the human hand in collecting taxes. But we have also introduced a more efficient system of looking at the tax complaints from our taxpayers. So we introduced a tax ombudsman office in order that our taxpayers can raise grievances, if any, that they have against the tax authorities. The first thing that we have done has been to make huge investments in the production of energy. So we embarked on a very ambitious project on one of our major rivers, and we have now finished construction of a hydropower plant, which now produces 2,115 megawatts. But aside that, we are investing in other projects, particularly to utilize our natural gas reserves, which are estimated at around 57 trillion cubic feet. And at the moment, actually, that's the main source of power. So we are diversifying our power sources also. But in addition, we have continued to invest in other hydro projects around the country. We are also doing a program to harness our potential in geothermal.
Yes.
We have a geothermal potential in several of our regions, and we have now started working on one which will produce about 500 megawatts.